I'm good, man. Just do you.
I am doing me, and if you keep interfere, we're gonna issues.
Interfere by walking?
I'm sorry?
Interfere by walking over here.
Yes.
Don't-
You're the violator car against
Don't play that game with me, buddy.
You didn't
You're,
touch anything.
you're much better if you just mind your own business.
I am.
You do what
All
you
right.
gotta do. We'll do
Okay.
what we gotta do.
Stop the car for 95 miles an hour, expired registration back in 2019.
Do what you gotta do.
I mean, listen, some people run up on you and act all crazy, right? I'm minding my own business, not giving you a hard time. That's the same thing you should be doing.
I am. But
Perfect.
I'm cautious because there are people I don't know you from anybody else, so I gotta be cautious around you too.
Do you think I pose a danger to you?
Potentially, yes.
What's going on, guys? Seems like we got invited to a party with the California Highway Patrol. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Seems like they're just hanging out. Why with the lights, though? Someone's in that car.
Hey, stay away.
I'm good, man. Just do you.
I am doing me, and if you keep interfere, we're gonna issues.
Interfere by walking?
I'm sorry?
Interfere by walking over here.
Yes.
Don't-
You're the violator car against
Don't play that game with me, buddy.
You didn't
You're,
touch anything.
you're much better if you just mind your own business.
I am.
You do what
All
you
right.
gotta do. We'll
Okay.
do what we gotta do.
Stop the car for 95 miles an hour, expired registration
Right.
back in 2019.
Do what you gotta do.
I mean, listen, some people run up on you and act all crazy, right? I'm minding my own business, not giving you a hard time. That's the same thing you should be doing.
I am. But
Perfect.
I'm cautious because there are people I don't know you from anybody else, so I gotta be cautious around you too.
Do you think I pose a danger to you?
Potentially, yes.
Do I think you pose a danger to me?
Potentially, yes.
We're carrying cameras.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not armed.
100% we
You know what I mean? I love my Second Amendment right, but
I think more people in California should.
it's crazy. California and Massachusetts, super liberal. Massachusetts, you don't get a gun license at all, LTC or otherwise, unless you were military, still contracted, or you get it through a security job.
I did not know that.
Yeah, people don't go, there's no gun ranges, nothing like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're not here to cause you guys any harm.
I know. I just have to give disclaimers, you know what I mean?
We're just
Yeah.
observing, sir. That's all we're doing.
I hear
I mean, you guys are the famous California Highway Patrol.
you. We are. Chips.
That's, yeah, well,
Not the newest chips, the golden chips.
right.
You wanna strike a pose for the camera?
I'm sorry?
You wanna strike a pose for the camera?
I'm not that good at posing.
So do you guys actually, so since you're Highway Patrol, do you normally only come into residential areas if the stop starts from the highway?
No.
You guys,
Reliable patrol all roads within California.
okay, so it's kind of like the state troopers where I'm from,
Exactly.
ultimate jurisdiction statewide.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Thanks for answering that.
Of course.
You got the eagle eye. You got the eagle eye. You seen it. You seen it. And guys, I know you're watching, and right now in the comments, you're like, oh, man, you're like, your tongue's at the side of your mouth, your thumbs are sore, and you're like, he said seen it. I know that's not a word, it's just what we say.
Driving 95 miles an hour.
Yeah, see, like, normally, like, when they're like, oh, don't do this or don't do that, and then you're like, dude, listen, mind your own business and on my mind, and like, oh, he was driving 90, like, you don't have to convince me, you gotta convince a judge. You know what I mean? You have to convince me at nothing.
I'm just observing.
Yeah, you gotta convince a judge. Don't practice on me. You know what I mean? That's normally what it is. Like, if I can convince an auditor, I can convince a judge.
It's just crazy. I mean, it was clear you were walking towards me.
Yeah.
You did not touch the vehicle.
No.
He's flipping the crap out.
I think I will try Jamba Juice before I leave. I want a Jamba Juice so bad now. I've been thinking of it.
It's just like any other smoothie place. You
Right.
get a shot of energy in there, though.
Yeah, I'm all set. I don't need no energy. Oh, he's going to jail. He's got a warrant.
How do I got a warrant if I got released when I was 18? I got off probation when I was 18.
They're saying he has a juvenile warrant, but his probation in juvenile court ended when he was 18. So how can he have a warrant? It could just be a paperwork issue.
Oh my God. I don't know how I got a warrant. It's out of nowhere.
He's like, I don't know how I even have a warrant. I aged out of the system and my case was closed and my probation ended.
I'll get it.
Yeah, but just because you turn 18, when you're in the juvenile system, sometimes you don't age out until you're 22.
I didn't even how I got a warrant. I don't know how I got a warrant, bro. I don't know how. I told me if I knew I had a warrant, I would have been here right now. Like I went to the court and they said I was straight for me. I ain't do nothing else.
So the juvenile system is confusing, guys. So depending on the criteria of your case, the type of crime you're in juvenile for, the number of times that you're a repeat offender, there's all these things that factor into play. So what this kid is saying is, how could I have a warrant? You know, my probation ended when I was 18 and I left juvie, so I don't understand how I could have a warrant. Juvie, in the sense of the age system, you know, you can be an adult in juvie longer than you can be a child in foster care. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't age out until you're 22, so it could be confusion with the paperwork, it could be a misunderstanding with his case, but I mean, he seems genuinely very upset. He seems really surprised. He was very relaxed when he was in the vehicle, so he probably didn't think that he had a warrant. Hopefully he can get it cleared up. They said he was driving 95 when they pulled him over. And this is 60-minute parking, so his car is probably going to get towed. To avoid the tow, I may ask if we can move it. I normally will do this during one of these things. I think because it's a warrant, they might have it towed anyways. I want to, when they're not crazy, but before they can call the tow truck. Sir, to avoid his car getting towed, if that's the case, can we move it for him? No?
Thank you.
Registration expired back in 2019.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thanks anyways. So we were going to move it, but the registration expired in 2018.
At least he explained that though, rather than just saying no.
Well, I mean, look at the dealer tags. I wouldn't be riding around in a hot box like that anyways. Yeah, so they're going to tow that anyways. It's not about just leaving it here. And that's an argument for another day. Like, the whole question is, like, do you have the right to travel? I mean, Supreme Court's upheld that, you know, on certain roads, you don't necessarily have to have license, registration, or plates. That's a debate for a whole nother day. Right now, they're doing a cursory search. So when they make an arrest, this isn't... First of all, they get the probable cause anyways. They arrested him. But it's a cursory search of the vehicle. So that's why this guy's got a clipboard. That's why he's going over everything. They're going to take a look at everything that's in the vehicle, so that way they can inventory it all. So later when he's released or the car is taken out of impound, they can make sure that all the stuff that he had when he got arrested is still there. This is the rough part though, because no one, like, for the most part, no one expects to get arrested or pulled over, so you don't really have that thought of a frame of mind to empty your vehicle of stuff that shouldn't be in it. So now is when, like, the charges can start to pile up. God forbid there's something in there that shouldn't be. And we'll see if he does it, guys. The only cops I've ever seen check the hood is Indiana. I've never seen... That's why a lot of people will use that area. Hopefully he just does a quick search and gets this kid booked and gets him home.
Young, you just don't think about all the repercussions. of driving 95.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, you think you're friggin' invincible, but, I mean, so when I was young, right, I was 17 years old.
What'd you do?
My buddy sold me a car. It was like this old Crown Vic, like a 93. So I went to my other two buddies. I was like, I need your front plate and I need your back plate. And I took the two plates, put them on the car, I drove around, and nothing happened. But that's when you get lucky in it, you know what I mean? You don't think about like what you're doing is like legal. This isn't like super bad. It's not a big deal.
Got caught?
That would have been the least of my worries. Got caught doing a lot more stupid shit.
You would have got caught with that, and then what was in your car?
Oh, nothing. You know what? I did get caught once when I was 18 when weed wasn't legal. Have a good night, man. Stay safe. When weed wasn't legal, and I had like a pipe in the car, like just a little bit of weed and like a regular pipe, and they lost it. My bail at 18 with like barely a criminal record at all was like $3,000.
That's crazy.
Driving with my friends, we were going to a beach to like walk the strip and stuff, and I might have had maybe a gram of weed and a little bit of a glass pipe that had never been used. Smoked me. Come on, man. Free the gang.
It's legal now.
Yeah, that's another interesting topic, is it is legal now. So all the people, like, most of those people aren't doing crimes, but like, for example, if you had like up to 9 pounds in Indiana is decriminalized, so it's catch and release. But there's people that are doing serious time when that was considered a major felony. So
And they're still doing it.
and there's lots of places where weed is not legalized. So I mean, look at the money that's being spent charging them, prosecuting them criminally, and then housing them in the jail system. It's about $35,000 a year on average to house someone at a correctional facility or prison. You know, I don't think anyone should be operating any vehicles under any substance. But if we're talking about just sitting in our homes and, you know, your body, do your thing.
I'm gonna move it.
Oh, you're moving?
Oh, sorry.
All right.
It's all right. We'll back up. Oop. Zigzagging.
Yeah, I couldn't
That's
hear
going
him.
this way and that.
Yes, so there's this way and that. My hearing's getting bad.
Comes with old age.
Yeah.
It's all right. Old man AFA.
It's crazy. I don't know, like I'm losing my hair, I'm losing my hearing. I'm sorry, man, I'm losing my hearing at a young
You're
age.
fine, man. You're fine. I have something in my ear too, and I'm just.
Right, I got you.
We're good. Just wanted to let you know that I was gonna move it. I was gonna run you over.
Do my mom and her a favor, just hit me next time.
I mean, if you ran him over, do you get 10 points?
Yes. A lot more than that. People on YouTube would be cheering this man.
That's true.
I don't want that.
I don't want
I don't
that.
want you to get injured.
Alright, so the supervisor's gone. That had him in it. They're just doing their inventory. They're going to wrap up, probably wait for the tow to get here. The wrecker will come take it.
It was interesting to actually be able to film highway patrol. You don't typically get this because they're on the highway.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to ask, because I was like, so do you get to follow anywhere for any stop that emanates on the highway, but they have complete jurisdiction? It's like in Massachusetts, the state troopers.
It's interesting for sure. But you just don't typically see it on the streets here.
Yeah. Well, guys, there's not much more to see. The wrecker's gonna come get this car. I'm assuming right now they're contacting to see if there's a wrecker that has a contract with this lot before they contact whoever Pittsburgh uses. So that could take a while, but there's nothing really left to be done. They're not going to be in the vehicle anymore. So share, like, and subscribe to Banana Anna. Her link is in the description, and we will catch you on the next one. That's the reason I stopped you today.